Welcome back to Movies TV Mag. You can follow me on Twitter at Movies TV Mag. I don't normally talk about football, but by God am I going to talk about this. Lionel Messi is leaving Barcelona, and here are the details. Lionel Messi to leave Barcelona. Lionel Messi is set to leave FC Barcelona after his club said a new contract cannot happen. In a statement, the club said, despite FC Barcelona Lionel Messi having reached an agreement, Beard, and the clear intention of both parties to sign a new contract today, Beard, this cannot happen because of financial and structural obstacles, Spanish La Liga regulations. Beard, as a result of this situation, Messi shall not be staying on at FC Barcelona. Both parties deeply regret the wishes of the player, and the club will ultimately not be fulfilled. Beard, I'm calling bullshit on this. This is a weird fucking situation. I don't understand it. If you understand it, please comment down below. Please excuse the bad lighting. It's night time here and I'm using a very old tablet because my laptop is broken. For months and months now, this has been in the news. Why wasn't this a simple situation of him just signing a new contract? Why? Because Barcelona don't have any bloody money. They are a debt-ridden club. They're in trouble. The truth is, they could never make this deal happen. So now they're blaming La Liga regulations. Why? There's no details here. What La Liga regulations? It doesn't make sense. The truth of the matter is, Barcelona cannot afford Lionel Messi. Now, I don't know what regulations stop a deal happening when the player and the club have agreed. It doesn't make sense. But beyond that, look, I laughed out loud when I first read this on Twitter. Shall I tell you why? Because Romano was saying this was a foregone conclusion for Messi to sign up with Barcelona. This was always going to happen. Well, Romano, it looks like you don't have a perfect string of beads. It looks like you got this one wrong, my friend. So, I'm saying to you that this is bullshit. They can't afford to pay the player. They never could. And this is a this is a face-saving exercise. Now, where does the geezer go? Where does Lionel Messi go? Well, could he go to Manchester City? It's interesting because who can afford his wages? Because Barcelona couldn't. City can. Can Man United? Man United can afford his wages, but do they want to pay him? It would give them a year or two with this guy until they can buy Haaland, maybe, because everyone believes that Haaland's going to go to Manchester United in the end with his connections to Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. But I'm sure Manchester United would like him. I'm sure Manchester City would like him. But ultimately, where does this player want to go now? Because if you want to accept this as fact, that both the player and the club wanted him to be at Barcelona, what does he do now? Where does he go? Lionel Messi is a player who hasn't taken a gamble in his life. He's always played at Barcelona. So where does he go? Does he stay around Spain? Where does he go? He's not going to go to Real Madrid. I don't even think they can afford him. Does he stay at a hot climate? Does he go back to Argentina? Does he go to Brazil? Does he take an easy option and retire in peace? Or does he finally take up a challenge for once in his career? I don't know. This is nuts. But it wouldn't surprise me. All this bullshit that they were going to sign him. Look, I believe Lionel Messi and Barcelona have known for months and months this deal wasn't going to happen because, I repeat, Barcelona couldn't afford him. Now, people have been telling me this for months. I've known this for months, but all you get in the media is it's going to happen, they can afford him. He took a cut in wages for this to happen. So I don't understand what regulations are stopping this from happening. As I say, let me give you an analogy. Imagine if I was going around the internet saying I was the best lover in the fucking world. I don't shoot my load for 5 hours. Oh yeah, I'm John the Prom. And then I sleep with a really famous influencer and she goes around telling everyone that I'm not a great lover after all. This is the thing with Barcelona. They could never afford him. Where do I think he's going to go? I don't have a clue. Do you? Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Everyone's going to say Manchester City. That's the obvious bet. They've just spent 100 million on Grealish. Now this is very interesting. Very, very interesting, because there's a certain situation going on with a certain player at Spurs. He's a forward. It looks like City want him as well. Maybe they'll say, actually, Mr. Harry Kane, you better shorten your holiday, mate, and go back to Spurs, because we're getting Messi now. That would be Messi, right? Get it? But what if he doesn't go to City? What if he doesn't go to England? People think he's going to come to England automatically, but that's highly arrogant. We're talking about a player who has never left his comfort zone. People do the whole Messi v Ronaldo thing. But Ronaldo's played at United, he's played at Real Madrid, he's played at Juventus. Messi's never wanted to do that. If what they're saying is true, he wanted to re-sign at Barcelona. See, he was never ever going to take a fucking gamble, ever. So if we're saying I'm wrong and they're right that he was going to stay at Barcelona and there was no issue with monies or anything, he had no intention of leaving. So he's not that ambitious. Is he really going to come to the UK at the age of 34? What's his mental health? What's his psyche going to be like? He's not actually going to want to go to the club he's going to. Will he ever be the player he's been at Barcelona? Again, these are the questions, because whether you're Manchester City or Liverpool or Manchester United or let's say Juventus, I don't know if Juventus could afford him, I doubt it. But are you getting a player that wants to be with you? Or is it a bit like when you get dumped by the hottest woman in the world and then you just date your best friend because she's always had a crush on you? That's the problem as well here. And so I am absolutely shocked and stunned by this, that he's leaving Barcelona. I don't believe there was an agreement in principle. I think it's been the same situation for months. They simply couldn't afford him. Now, I'm sure Manchester City will want this player. I'm sure Manchester United would like this player. I just don't think they will want to spend out on his wages. His wages are astronomical. I don't even know what his wages are at Barcelona. I don't know if he's getting 200 million a week, 300 million euros a week. I have no idea. But this is too juicy for me not to do a video about. But I would say in the next few hours, in the next few days, he will already have a club pinpointed. And as I say, he has two options here. He has a comfortable option of going back to Argentina, going back to South America, or taking a big club, a big option, because everyone's going to want this guy. If I was a betting man, it wouldn't surprise me if he goes back to Argentina, because I don't think he's going to want to take up a challenge. But I could be wrong, because my football knowledge isn't vast. You know, I love football, I love Manchester United, that's who I support, but my football knowledge isn't great, and I don't have a knowledge on players or players' mentality. But when you look at this player's mentality, he's never taking a risk. He's always played in his comfort zone at Barcelona. Is he really going to want to risk his reputation at another big club at the age of 34? This is absolutely fascinating. Please comment down below. Where do you think Lionel Messi is going to go? I think he's going back to Argentina. Of course, I could be wrong about that. Could he go to City? Could he go to United? Could he even go to Liverpool? Or could he end up in Italy? Who knows? But it's a fascinating situation, which I'm sure we're all going to be keeping a close eye on. I will see you again on the next video.